Hi, I'm Cherie Fogarty, founder of Creating My Best Life and Habit Gratitude for Kids, where we show you how to get happier and more grateful children and be happier and more grateful yourself. And this week's tip for bringing more gratitude and happiness into your home, into your life, and into your children's lives is all about having the right mindset and setting expectations. Because here's the thing, a lot of moms don't even try to create the habit of gratitude because they think their kids will never do it. Their kids will never be grateful. Their kids will never be grateful all of the time. And so they don't even start. Or moms do start. They use tools, tips, ideas, and strategies either from our website or other places or books, and they think, okay, if I just do these things, my kids are going to be perfectly grateful. And then after a few days, a few weeks, even a few months, their kids aren't perfectly grateful. They give up. They say it doesn't work. And you know what? I totally understand this because a few years back, I made this mistake too. I had created, after I had breast cancer, and I was on a mission when gratitude changed my life because of it, because it was amazing, and I wanted to pass this on to my children and find a way to do that. And when I took all of the information and research studies and analyzed and synthesized and used all my attorney skills and synthesized it into bite-sized bits we could use, I created a product called Habits in a Box, Habit Gratitude, a 30-day system for creating the habit of gratitude in your family. And it had all sorts of great tools and ideas and fun strategies, and we did it. My kids loved it. Other people loved it. But at the end of 30 days, I looked around and I said, okay, well, where are my perfectly grateful children? They're more grateful. They're definitely more grateful. I'm more grateful. We're remembering to do it, but they're not grateful all of the time, so this must not work. But what happened is I made the same mistake as we often do as parents and as moms, thinking that one thing we do or two things or weeks of doing something is going to solve all of our parenting problems. But that's not the case, and it's not realistic, and we know this. I knew this. I had just forgotten. Just like we don't give our kids basic math facts and expect them to do calculus years later, it can be 18 years before they do calculus, if ever. We don't teach them the alphabet and expect them to be reading at college level texts, a week later. Gratitude is no different. Gratitude, anything, any skills that our children learn, it's slow and steady, it's over time. And while we may want or think we want perfectly behaved, grateful children all of the time, we don't. We don't want Stepford children. We may think we do, but we don't. But what we would love is more grateful children. What we would love is to be more grateful ourselves, and that is possible. Because if you do nothing and you give up or you don't even start, your kids aren't going to be more grateful, and you're not either. But if slow and steady, each day you're planting the seeds, or each week you're planting the seeds with different tools and tips and ideas, and you're noticing small changes in gratitude and their happiness, that's a huge success, and that's really what we're going for. Yes, we'd like them to be happier and more grateful. Yes, we want to be happier and more grateful, but it's slow and steady wins the parenting race and the gratitude race. Everything we do is for the long term, and we have to appreciate and recognize what success is today and in the future. And success is living each and every day a little more in gratitude and happiness. And it's much better than not living in gratitude and happiness at all. So that's what the tip is this week. Now, how to apply it? Well, be aware first and foremost. Don't expect your kids to be perfectly grateful and perfectly appreciative of everything you do or anyone else does, ever, to be honest, but you can expect them to be more grateful and appreciative as you implement more tools, tips, and ideas in your family. So that's the expectation. This week, if you just want something to do, as always, you can do a dinner time discussions or right before bed and ask the question and share what 3 things are you most grateful for today? How did you show your gratitude today? That's always something you can do. And as you do that tip or use one of our other tips, tools, and ideas or any other one that you know, make sure your expectations, that you're shaping your thoughts and your expectations and your mindset for success. And remember what success is when teaching our children to be grateful. It will help you start if you haven't started already, and it will help you keep going when the going gets tough, which it always does with kids and in our busy lives. So set your expectations for yourself and for your children for what success is this week. Continue that on. Have realistic expectations. Slow and steady wins the race. You're planting the seeds of gratitude with each and everything you do, and that's it. So I hope this tip has served you, and now it's your turn. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this in the comments below. Do you think before you listened to this video, what were your expectations? What did you think if you were teaching your kids to be grateful? What did you think the end result would be? How long did you think it would take? Did you think they'd be perfectly behaved? Or did you have more realistic expectations to start than I did and many others? And after you've listened to this and had time to think about it, what do you think now about what realistic expectations are for teaching your kids to be more grateful and for remembering to be yourself in this very busy world we all live in and our moms in? So have realistic expectations for yourself too, and I'd love to hear what they are. And that is it. As always, if you liked this video, please share it with your mom or dad network so we can all have happier, more grateful children and be happier, more grateful ourselves. And if you want even more tips, tools, ideas, and strategies for getting happier, more grateful children, be sure to sign up for email updates at SherifOgarty.com after the episode. Thanks so much for being here, for being a mom or dad, and for everything you do each and every day to be the best one you can be. We can have happier, more grateful children. We can be happier, more grateful ourselves, and we can change the world. One child and one family at a time, starting with our own. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.